I kind of wanted to write for live action or anime. I wasn't so much set on animation initially, but then because the story needs to rely on colour and kind of the quirks within colour and telling the story of people's personalities and so on and so on, I had to use animation. So once I realised it was going to be animation, it's tricky because you can't control it that much. You
No.
know, everything takes much longer, and you can't just take another shot, do another shot, and just tinker with it. You've got to agree up front, kind of get it all sorted, lock it down. So that was quite tricky.
So as a writer, if you once you saw the original draft played out and actually I want to change the story here, here and here, were there a lot of times where you're like waiting days or hours or weeks rendering and going, and then how many times?
So basically anytime I kind of wanted to make any, we just had to lock it down at every single stage to make sure, because again, working with some mates who run a production company, and we actually ended up working with the animators in Mexico who did the actual all the actual rendering and so on, so we had to deal with all that and so on. Quite complicated as it turned out, but ultimately, any changes just were, we had to have lots of discussion about whether we could make them or not, because officially we'd signed off what was going to happen, how it was going to happen, and ultimately if you saw something halfway through the process and didn't like it, it was kind of tough. But then we did unpick stuff and we did redo quite a few scenes.